right now.
To the fight, and both are at the top of the division. But me being from Texas, I'm going with the big fish. I'm loyal, and hey, we're gonna get him out of here.
You heard Stack. Take your pick on over to DraftKings Sportsbook. New
So I
customers
guess
use the
they
promo
about to
code
start the
SMOKE. Go
weigh-in.
down just
So welcome
$5.
to
You get
my
$150 in bonus
live
bets instantly.
weigh-in. Not a
Plus, bet
party
if it's
because
not yet
nobody's
available in your
here.
state, don't worry. You can still
Ain't
join in
no
on
food
all the
here.
fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook
These
app
things
now.
never
New
start on
customers use the
time.
promo code SMOKE. Bet $5 on any wager and get up to $150 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code SMOKE, only at DraftKings Sportsbook.
Welcome along, everybody, to T-Mobile Arena for the Errol Spence Terrence
Oh,
Crawford
okay, so they
weigh-in.
got
We
her,
are
huh?
one day away now from the biggest fight in boxing. I am Kate Abdo, joined today for this one by CBS Sports and Showtime analyst, morning combat host Luke Thomas, host of the MMA Hour and multiple other shows, double dipping left, right, and center. Ariel Helwani also with us. Listen, we are in Las Vegas for the Errol Spence Jr. Terrence Crawford mega fight, of course, that is coming up on Saturday. You can really feel the buzz in the now that we're just one day away from the fight. We have teamed up with DraftKings to bring you guys closer to the action throughout today's weigh-in. Do not forget to download the DraftKings app. Sign up using the promo code, which is main event. Let's also remind you how to buy this fight. If you're not going to be in Vegas and coming to the fight, then you're going to want to make sure that you do order this one on pay-per-view. Spence versus Crawford. It is live for you. Showtime pay-per-view tomorrow night.
All right, you guys. So one day away.
Local here in Las Vegas. You can order the pay-per-view now at showtime.com/pay-per-view. You can also join Luke, Ariel, myself for the prelim fights. That is tomorrow on the Showtime Sports YouTube channel, 6 p.m. Eastern for that one. That is 3 p.m. local.
Just in case you guys are at work on your computer, I decided to let you guys see it.
Really turn out, Luke.
They certainly do. The Vegas crowd here has been buzzing. I've been to Vegas for many big fights, boxing and MMA. Ariel, of course, as well. And what I can just say is these people have been lining up outside in heat to come in here, and they are still buzzing. They're still bumping. They're as excited as we are. I cannot wait.
Yeah, and there's just something about a big boxing match. We've all covered a bunch of different sports, but like those big fights, especially in Las Vegas, I remember being a kid watching those classic fights at Caesar's Palace and whatnot, and being like, man, I wish I could go to one of those, like to cover one of those, to be there in attendance. And I feel like, as both men said, legendary night. We're about to see a legendary fight on Saturday. I can't wait.
What are you guys expecting in terms of the atmosphere, particularly up on the stage, right? Because you were at the press conference yesterday. We both watched the press conference, obviously. It's tense, and not just necessarily between the fighters, but also between the fans, the people, Errol's people, Terrence's people. The trainers are going at it as well. There's a lot of tension. You expect
a lot
more
of
of that
tension.
today?
I think that, Terrence, to his credit, actually tried to diffuse all of that before it popped off, so to speak. Did not work. And it seemed like everyone had an issue with someone in the crowd. I think it will be a little bit better today, but if I'm being honest, the fight kind of needed a bit of a jolt, right? And the trainers did a great
But
job
you don't
of
have to
building
be
their
sitting up threatening
guys.
people's
And, there's a
lives,
little bit of
talking
fun
about
overall. We
gunplay
kind
and
of,
all
like,
that.
took the fight
I want to
into
say
another
something
gear.
to
I was
you,
okay with it to a
cornballs.
degree.
Let me
Like,
turn
it
this down.
It felt like we were like one step away from getting a little too crazy, but
I just want to say this to you, cornballs, that keep coming on my channel talking about, but Bomac said, listen, man, it don't matter what Bomac said 3-4 years ago. We talking about now. You dudes always try to make excuses to justify anything that happens with Spence. I know he do no wrong in you guys' eyes. You looked into his eyes like Prince and you were mesmerized. So he could do no wrong. So I'm not trying to hear it. It's just to the point to where I'm just blocking dudes that just say that stupid stuff. But Bomac said that Errol Spence he called Errol Spence a drunk. Well, we'll just leave it at that. Well, we'll leave it at that. We don't want to, we'll just leave it at that. But
I absolutely loved it. That's what I want. We had him on stage at the press conference together in New York City, and I was asking them what.
Hey, man, appreciate it, man.
Talk about the other guy, and they were like so friendly. They were so
appreciate it. Listen, I want to say this, because I'm gonna talk a little bit. I'm gonna I guess I'll be you guys host until they start bringing the fighters in and everything. Um, but I will say this much. See, they're sitting up saying they like a little spice. Listen, man. Of course you liked it because you saw a lot of brothers acting out, like basically, throwing threats towards each other and all that. Of course you liked it. You know, if that was, can you imagine Triple G saying, "I go get the cat, big show, big drama show, big, I get big cat, extendo." Nah, that don't add no spice to it. It adds ignorance. And like I said before, people need to tell they, entourage and people that's part of their crew, hey man, chill out, chill out. And that's all I'm saying with Errol Spence. I'm tired of hearing these excuses. But man, what Bomac said, like, listen, we not always gonna focus on what Bomac said 4 years ago. We talking about what God said yesterday. You don't have to bring up the man's weight. Okay. You don't have to bring up the man's weight. And that's just real talk. You don't have to cross the line, man. And all I'm asking is, let's handle this thing tomorrow. Let's handle this like adults. We don't need to see, we don't need to see no violence. We don't need to see people fighting. Just leave it all in the ring. Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody fighting except them two guys. They gonna square off tomorrow, and that's just basically the bottom line. So let's have fun. Let's enjoy the fight. Let's, root for whoever we rooting for, and call it a day. That's gonna be the best aspect of the fight. We gonna have some fun, man. We gonna enjoy this fight. This is gonna be a great fight, no matter who wins. But let's just keep it classy. You don't have to sit up there and be making idle threats and talked about you pop off and all that kind of stuff, because when it's all said and done, you make us look bad because we are judged as a whole and not as a group. So,
So I didn't want this happening in like a bubble in 2021, right? This needed to happen now. This needed to happen in front of all these people. This is the perfect time. This is great.
The concern with it happening now, and when we were waiting and waiting, and there were all those kind of like false dawns that yes, it's going to happen. No, actually, it's not signed. It's not happening. One of the concerns was, is one of them going to?
well, I'm amped. I'm amped. Like I said, tomorrow can't come soon enough. I'm just enjoying this, and I'm just enjoying going live. You know what I'm saying? This just goes to show you my good camera work, man. This is what happens when you get used to covering fights, man. You know how to focus the camera. And shout out to the high definition TV. Shout out to the high definition TV, and due to the fact that I'm not showing any basically watermarks or trademarks, I can purposely do this, without getting flagged and getting trademarked and all that kind of stuff. So I'm happy for that. But I will tell you this much, as a guy that's covered quite a few of these, the weigh-in is fun. It's you get a lot out of it. It's fun. And I see some familiar faces there. Appreciate it. It's a few familiar faces there. And it's kind of funny. The tickets went down, which I told people that the ticket prices would go down. Now they look like they are in the lower, or well, now they're in the mid threes, if I'm not mistaken. So you can get a ticket for around, after service fees and taxes, you can get a ticket for around $400.
This is a big atmosphere. It's a big Vegas fight. Not that I think it's necessarily, again,
I'm like, when is they gonna start?
but I do wonder what kind of impact this kind of bright light will have on
I really wish they would have had this fight at the MGM Grand. I would have preferred for this fight to be at the MGM Grand. I know the T-Mobile Arena is a newer venue. I know the T-Mobile Arena is a damn. The T-Mobile Arena is around. I think the T-Mobile Arena opened in 2017 or something like that. So it's a relatively new venue, but boy, I don't like covering fights at T-Mobile. So, all right, so it looked like they're about to get started with the prelims. Now, I will let you guys in on a little secret. For the most part, for these big fights, the fighters make weight. Both of these fighters have made weight.
Two of the greatest boxers alive facing off in their primes. Who wins? Not even Vegas can predict. All this screams vintage, classic. And to make it happen, Spence and Crawford sealed the deal with a phone call. How delightfully old school.
First time we talked probably like
Well,
30 minutes.
I mean, you know.
Just let them know, like, hey, what's up? Let's fight. I've been calling these guys out since 2018.
Hey, look, who do you want next?
Well, you already know who I want.
I feel like I'm the guy that really made it happen. I want to fight Terrence.
No, you didn't.
On Saturday, July 29th, two undefeated champions zone in on legacy.
This era is the Terrence Crawford era.
Definitely not, man. You ain't fighting nobody, man.
What did I do to Sean Porter that you call yourself the big fish, right? But what you do when the fish get took out the water, you suffocate.
We gonna roll him up and smoke him.
When Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford scrap.
Well, let's get it. Only one way to find out. We're going to find out. We're going to find out.
Each offering to summon magic.
You know, maybe around 28 hours from now.
Unlike ever before. That's the old school part. The enticing part. Boxing at its most compelling, risk-embracing, rock'em sock'em best. The truth hurts!
When I win this fight, there'll be no argument who's the best fighter in the world.
I feel like this I was made this moment.
It doesn't get any bigger than this. Boxing doesn't feel much better. For this class.
When was the man down? What was the last man down that what was the last dude Errol Spence like put on his back? If anybody could be claiming man down, that could be Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford then literally put people, you know, he done literally put people on their ass. Errol Spence got the stoppage, but he haven't put anybody on their ass in a while. You know, Sean Porter got put on his ass. Amnesia got put. I know Terrence Crawford didn't fight anybody, but you know what's so funny? I did my research. If the PBC fighters so good, why are they like 4-20 in head-to-head matches versus top rank? But they supposed to be the more elite fighters, and they might be 4-21. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying, bro. Just, you know, I mean, lead the fanboy stuff. I'm just coming with facts. Errol Spence ain't put nobody down in a while. Bud been putting people down. So I'm just, you know, you gotta be factual. So I'm just saying, you know.
Auto Parts is the ultimate one-stop shop for all.
What cap, dude? What was the last dude? Errol Spence like man down? Ugas was stopped standing up. He didn't even touch the grill. Bro, you don't get all in your feelings because I came with facts. I'm just saying, you sitting up saying man down. I'm coming with technical facts. What was the last dude that Errol Spence man down? I mean, I'm just keeping it a buck, dude. I'm just saying, you came on here with the man down. So when was the last time Errol Spence put a man down? Danny Garcia didn't get man down. He didn't even man down Mikey Garcia, a blown up featherweight. What was I'm talking about? Albanese got man down. You the one that came with the cap. I'm saying don't start none, don't be none. You do know I do this on a regular basis, right? You do know I know boxing, right? So I'm just saying I came with some facts. But let's like, I don't want this to get a little testy and all that kind of stuff. I ain't trying to get all testy. Like, let's just enjoy this. Let's just, what I'm saying, let's keep it simple. But I just came with some facts. I had to hit you with the light ether. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hit you with the full-fledged flamethrower. I had to like just flick the lighter on you. You know what I'm saying? You was more like an incense. But let's get it. We'll find all that tomorrow. We'll find out tomorrow.
First up onto the scale, once again, from the Philippines, Aston Palite. 123.4 pounds for Palite. And now introducing his opponent, coming to the scale once again out of Mexico, Jose Salas El Chapulín Reyes. 121.6 pounds for Reyes.
Iron Mike Tyson. I don't know why they don't allow you to use Gatorade or I know that they've been fighting and campaigning for fighters to be able to use Gatorade in between rounds, but they acting like people gon' pull something. I mean, why can't I just think they should be able to use Gatorade or Red Bull or something like that, but
It's an amazing thing. But you gotta be willing to make a leap.
So I just never understood that.
Title. Coming to the stage with a record of 10 victories with 7 wins by knockout, opposite of 4 defeats and 1 draw, representing Riverside, California, here is Rowdy Legend.
Riverside, huh?
Introducing his opponent,
Leonardo DiCaprio's hometown.
18 victories, 15 by knockout, no defeats. Representing Omaha, Nebraska, here is Steve
Nelson.
Nelson. And now first up onto the scale, once again, Rowdy Legend. 166.8, 166.8 for Legend.
Yeah.
And now here's his opponent once again, the unbeaten, hard-hitting Steven Soko Nelson. 167.8, 167.8 for Nelson.
Super middleweight. For some reason, I thought Steve Nelson fought at cruiserweight or something, but I guess I was wrong. I wish I could have been there, but they did me so dirty.
10 rounds for the WBA Continental America Super Middleweight World Championship. Rowdy Legend taking on Steven Soko Nelson. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this will be the Showtime Countdown Prelims. Tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Pacific on the Showtime Sports social media platforms.
Okay.
All right, ladies ladies and gentlemen, we will have our pay-per-view portion of our weigh-in coming right up with the legendary Hall of Famer Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Nice job, Miguel. Thank you.
Yeah, great job, my brother.
A couple of fights there on the prelims, Luke, that we're looking forward to being involved in and calling the action in those. Do you expect both of those fights to go the distance?
I do not. I think we're going to get a stoppage. Steve Nelson looks like he's in strong command, as well as Jose Salas. He looked tremendous on the scales. I think they're going
Yeah, Steve Nelson probably going to put dude away.
Errol Spence against Terence Crawford. All the fighters on that card will be weighing in shortly. But let's just preview what we're about to see here.
Now keep in mind, Terence Crawford won the coin toss, so he gets to decide whether he gets to come out first or come out last, and who gets introduced first, who gets introduced last, or whatever the case. Me myself, I really don't think it's that big of a deal, but you know.
I mean, they're pound-for-pound talents because of what they can do in the boxing ring, yes. But in order to get yourself to this, you have to guide your career. You have to guide everything.
Let's go.
Of course, Errol Spence has made some errors in that regard, some very, very visible ones. But I'm just saying, this is the last.
It's going to be very interesting when the first bell rings. You know, it's kind of funny when you do these type of things, when you go to these fights, when you covering these fights, when you're actually in the arena or wherever they having the event, whether it's a ballroom, small arena, football stadium, baseball stadium, soccer stadium. It's kind of funny. It's almost like you get butterflies in your stomach and you just like, dang, why am I getting nervous? I'm not the one getting in the ring, so why am I nervous? Why am I nervous, man? And you just get that. I mean, especially if it's like a high stakes fight. This is a high stakes fight. You know, you just get nervous because you just like, wow. And most of the time I don't make no predictions, but I gotta admit, it was one fight that I was like, it was one fight that I recently covered where I was kind of a little bit shocked. Now remember when I went and covered Teofimo Lopez versus Josh Taylor, I was leaning more towards Josh Taylor just because of his size and how big he was. But man, like after the second round, like Teofimo figured him out. And you know, it got to the point to where Teofimo was starting to make it look easy. And it was just like, man, you know, Teofimo would have took a little bit more risk. Who knows? He might have would have got the stoppage. So for people that's like banking on Errol Spence's size, saying that Errol Spence is bigger. Oh, okay. Roy Jones Jr. All right, you guys. So let's see what's up.
Boxing Champions presents the official weigh-in for our big night of action, the highly anticipated pay-per-view feast, brought to you by Man Down Promotions, TBC Promotions, TGB Promotions, and Showtime Pay-Per-View. Well, fans, at this time, we bring our fighters to the stage for our opening pay-per-view attraction. First, please welcome from Torre la Vega in Spain. He is the world-ranked contender. Please welcome El Niño Sergio Garcia. And we invite his opponent to the stage at this time, fighting out of Stafford, Texas, by way of Cuba. Please welcome the undefeated, fast-rising Cuban standout, Joennis Bandolero Tellez. Well, it looks like our fighters are ready to step onto the scale. We'll bring them to the scale at this time in this 10-round super welterweight attraction. First, with a record of 34-2 with 14 knockouts, he's the battle-tested WBC number 7 ranked contender, El Niño Sergio Garcia. Sergio Garcia weighs in at 155.5 pounds, 155.5. And now we invite his opponent to the scale with a record of 5 wins, no losses. He has 4 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome, making his Showtime debut, Yoenis Bandolero Tellez. Yoenis Tellez weighs in at 155.5 pounds, 155.5 pounds.
Thank you. You ready? Let's go.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen, opening up our pay-per-view super welterweight attraction, 10 rounds. Yoenis Tellez taking on Sergio Garcia. Commencing tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific. All right, fans, here we go from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Premier Boxing Champions presents and continues with our next pay-per-view attraction. It is our first world title attraction. We invite our fighters to the stage at this time. Bantamweights in the ring. First from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico. He's the former world title challenger. Please welcome Alex Santiago.
To this day, I still ain't been to Mexico. I was gonna go when I was in San Diego, but they told me not to go because they said that the cartel was kidnapping people and torturing them
by way of the Philippines. He is the renowned 4-division champion of the world, the current WBC #1 ranked bantamweight, introducing
Nonito Donaire.
Nonito Donaire.
Nonito Donaire.
Well, fans, here we go.
Been in the Bay Area
WBC
when he came from the Philippines. I don't know why he really don't claim the Bay Area, because Nonito Donaire really, like, he really fight out of Oakland.
27-3-5 with 14 knockouts. He is ranked the WBC #3 bantamweight in the world.
Yeah, his dad used to have a gym over there by the lake, by Lake Merritt, off of Lakeshore.
117.5 pounds, 117.5 for Alex Santiago. And now his opponent to the scale with a record of 42 wins, 7 losses, 28 wins by knockout. Here is the 4-division world champion, the future Hall of Famer, Nonito Donaire.
I asked him last year, why is he still fighting at 40? He said he still can go. I thought he would have changed his mind based off how he got knocked out by the monster.
No, sir. Martin!
Yeah, here's Nonito Donaire. And if you go back to the Carl Frampton loss, what are the only other 2 losses he has since then, which was 2018? It's Naoya Inoue. First of all, in one of those, he broke Inoue's face and had a Fight of the Year contender. And here he is, 40 years of age, still letting people know that
I think Nonito 41.
Amazing to see what he's capable of doing.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen. The first of our world title attractions, WBC Bantamweight Championship of the World, Nonito Donaire versus Alex Santiago.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, to hear from our fighters in this Bantamweight world title attraction, we have renowned combat sports host Ariel Helwani.
Alex, you have mentioned that Nonito is one of your inspirations in boxing. What is it like for you to be going up against a living legend tomorrow night?
¿Cómo se siente el estar peleando contra una leyenda viviente mañana?
Una motivación muy grande, estoy muy contento por esta oportunidad y pues vengo con hambre de ser campeón del mundo y pues mañana el Peque Santiago se va a dar a conocer y van a saber de él.
It's a great opportunity, a dream come true. I'm here and I'm ready to become a world champion, and the world is going to get to know Alexandro Peque Santiago on Saturday night.
Gracias. Good luck tomorrow, Alex. Now let's say hello to the living legend, Nonito Donaire. Nonito, thank you so much for the time. And a lot of love for you, of course, from this crowd. Well deserved, well earned. If you win tomorrow night, you'll be the oldest bantamweight champion of all time, breaking your own record, and the oldest current champion in all of boxing. What has been the secret to your longevity?
Life is creation. Your mind, what you perceive, you become. So for me, it doesn't matter when they say, oh, you're old already. For me, when I say I'm old, I'm old. And when I say I'm young, I'm young. I'm going in there as a young man, younger than this guy, and I'm going to go out there and take that belt and beat all that record.
Can't wait for it. Good luck to you, my friend. Show some love to the future Hall of Famer, Nonito Donaire.
I gotta give Nonito Donaire credit. At one time, man, when he was like considered a pound for pound, man, he was fighting 4 times a year. So I have nothing bad to say about Nonito Donaire except for the fact he shamefully ducked Rigondeaux for years.
Eliminator in the lightweight division. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from Chicago by way of Seattle, please welcome the undefeated battle-ready contender, Giovanni Cabrera.
Not the best undercard in the world, but
and
you know.
We invite his opponent to the stage at this time from Ciudad de Mexico, Mexico City. Here's the popular WBC
Should have had some brothers on here.
WBA number 5 world rank contender, Isaac Pitbull Cruz. And now we invite our fighters to the scale. Weight limit is 135 pounds for the WBA and WBC lightweight world title eliminator. First, he is undefeated with a record of 21-0 with 7 knockouts, ranked the WBA.
I found that kind of funny that Steven Espinosa said that he went to a 21 Savage concert. I was like, what? I think he said Drake.
Giovanni Cabrera weighs in at 134 1/4 pounds.
I would never go to a 21 Savage concert or Drake.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is his opponent. 24-2-1 with 17 knockouts. The former world title challenger, always battle-ready contender, Isaac Pitbull Cruz.
He might be Tank's next opponent.
134 1/2 pounds, 134 1/2 pounds for Isaac Pitbull Cruz.
Yeah, they told me don't go to Mexico. I'm talking about I heard that from Mexicans. They was like, nah. It was like, no, hey, they was like, nah, don't go down there. Cause I said, hey man, I might cause I went it was I think it was Norvate's last fight. I think he fought in San Diego, and I was gonna go down there. The Mexicans said, "Nah, man, don't go down there." He said they kidnapping people. He said he said the cartel been kidnapping people. So I was like, "All right, you ain't got to tell me twice."
Ladies and gentlemen, 12 rounds of boxing, WBA and WBC world title lightweight eliminator, Isaac Pitbull Cruz, Giovanni Cabrera.
One thing I like about well, to me in English is Isaac Cruz, but he comes straight forward. So I would love to see here versus somebody like Stevenson.
About the fact that he wants that Tank Davis rematch next. Every time he talks about it,
because he would be target practice for Shakur.
I mean, it's just wishful thinking. You know, everybody's allowed to dream, and he has the right to do so too.
Good luck to you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
All right, let's talk to Isaac Pitbull Cruz now. Give it up. Isaac, thank you very much.
Man,
for
it's crazy. Freddie Roach still training. Y'all seen my last interview with Freddie Roach, right? Freddie Roach, I barely can understand what he say now.
Una nueva pelea que es un gran desafío contra un oponente invicto que viene confiado. ¿Qué tienes que hacer para ganar este sábado por la noche?
Darle lo que la gente merece, puro puño de comer a ese bocón.
I give the people what they deserve. He's gonna eat so many punches that he's gonna want to stop talking. He's talking too much.
Can't wait. Thank you. Good luck tomorrow night. Isaac Pitbull Cruz, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we bring our fighters to the stage for the main event of the evening, we have two
here it comes. All right, you guys. Get security. Here it comes.
From the former heavyweight champion of the world, Evander, the real deal Holyfield.
Here it comes, you guys. I wonder who the fighters are coming out to.
Boxing, of course, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only. Please welcome the former heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
Both of these guys were undisputed champions. I think in the 3-belt era.
Well, fans from the T-Mobile.
Appreciate you guys being here with me. Really appreciate that.
Here in the site of this historic showdown of boxing, Premier Boxing Champions presents the official weigh-in for the main event of the evening, brought to you by Man.
Shout out to Sam Watson,
TBC Promotions, TGB Promotions, and Showtime Pay-Per-View. We are sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. Action so good, why bet on boxing anywhere else?
All right, you guys, let's get it. The moment y'all been waiting for. Everybody, you know, y'all can talk in the comment section.
Everything for your vehicle in one convenient place. That's O'Reilly Auto Parts. And the last voyage of the Demeter, the legend of Dracula, is born only in theaters August the 11th. And by Strays, the new R-rated comedy Strays is in theaters on August the 18th. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
Yeah, what's up, Rashawn? Yeah, that's what I thought. The 3-belt era. Here it comes. Let's get it. Let's see who.
When you're looking for the knockout, I go looking for the win. But if you get out of line, it's gonna be the next one down.
I've been getting that line my whole life, so shit, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm about to take my belt off then.
I ain't one of your kids.
I'm gonna treat you like one.
Yeah, alright, we gonna see.
Alright, we definitely gonna see.
Folks, it's finally here. Fight we've been waiting for. Two of the best fighters walking on planet Earth right now.
I've called for that, and I'm gonna call for that again. I'm asking everybody, if you go to the fight, if you go watch the fight at a bar, let's act like human beings.
I ain't putting nobody in the dirt. We beat champions to get here. Why everybody got something to say? You not a fighter, you a fighter?
Y'all be quiet. It's funny, y'all, because you can't hide no more here.
Hide.
But at the end of the day, them two brothers got to get in the ring.
That's right.
All right, kid, so shut the fuck up.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I'm ready for whatever he brings to the table. It's gonna be nothing but fireworks from start to finish.
Come find out. We're gonna find out what he said he is.
It's gonna be some legendary shit. Y'all know I get active. Let's go. People gonna talk about this fight.
If I was a fighter, you know what fighter I would, you know what song I would have came out to if I was a fighter every once in a while? I would have came out to Kenny Loggins' This Is It. What's going on? Appreciate it. All right, you guys, let's get it. The moment y'all been waiting for. Hosted by Town Biz. Thank you for tuning in to the weigh-in.
The renowned three-division champion of the world, the current WBO welterweight champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
What song is that? What song is that? I can't hear it that good. Who sang that song? You know, y'all gotta. Who sang that song?
Texas. Here is the undefeated IBF, WBA, and WBC welterweight champion of the world, the Truth, Errol Spence Jr. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we bring our fighters to the scale. Weight limit on this fight is, of course, 147 pounds in a battle of...
Oh, Lil Wayne? Hey, Mr. Carter with Jay-Z?
Welterweight championship of the world.
Oh, yeah.
39 wins, no losses. 30 wins coming by way of knockout in his 18th consecutive world title appearance. Here is the undefeated WBO welterweight champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
Hey, appreciate you, Detroit. Y'all know I got love for y'all. Detroit and the Bay always been connected.
Crawford weighs in at 146 3/4 pounds.
Appreciate y'all, Detroit. Y'all used to send a lot of work to the Bay. If you catch my drift.
22 knockouts in his 8th consecutive world title appearance. Here is the undefeated, unified welterweight champion of the world, the Truth, Errol Spence Jr. Errol Spence weighs in at 147 pounds. 147 pounds. We have a fight in the main event of the evening for the undisputed welterweight championship of the world.
Here it come. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. No pushing, no thank you. You see that, black people? No pushing, no shoving, no security. That's how you handle it like gentlemen.
welterweight championship of the world.
That's right, X. That's how you do it. No pushing, no shoving, no your mama is a whore, none of that stuff.
Being joined right now by the reigning defending WBO welterweight champion, Nebraska's own Terrence Crawford. Terrence, what did you say to Errol up there?
Nothing. We about to make history. You know what I mean? The better man gonna win tomorrow.
What about this scene? Can we talk about this first? I feel like we're in Omaha right now with the pop that you got. Can we talk about this crowd? Can we talk about this scene? How great is all of this?
Oh man, my city love me just like I love my city. You know, and I appreciate each and every one of them that came out to support. I appreciate everybody that's supporting this event, not only for myself, but for Errol Spence too. You know what I mean? Because this is what, you know what I mean, us high-class fighters deserve. We both putting our life on the line, you know what I mean, to entertain each and every one of y'all. And it's only right that y'all come out and show support.
You win tomorrow night. You become the first undisputed champion in the four-belt era at 147. You also become the first male boxer to be undisputed champion in 2 different weight classes. How much does that mean to you?
Thank you, Keisha.
To do that?
I always want the women on here too. I love women that love boxing. Appreciate you, sister.
Pay homage to the man that got me here, and that's Jesus Christ.
Final thing, how do you win on Saturday?
Just being myself.
Good luck to you, Terrence. All the best. Show some love to Terrence Bud Crawford, everyone. All right, now I'm being joined by the WBC.
Yeah, the sisters is always welcome.
When you order
here we go.
you can get more than just your favorite pizza. You can get specialty chicken.
Let me turn this down.
Oven-baked Parmesan bread bites, molten lava crunch cakes, and yes, medium 2-topping pizzas as well.
On Saturday night.
What did you say to Terrence up there?
I said he need to thank me for making this shit happen.
You made it happen.
Who? Of course I made it happen. Gave more money. You see, we did a coin toss and all that. Like, my name on the front of it is Spence Crawford. It ain't Crawford Spence. So why I gotta do a toss? Why I gotta do a coin toss?
I don't know. I don't make those calls. Do you think this is a more pro Crawford crowd or pro Spence crowd?
You let them decide.
What is it, pro Crawford or pro Spence? I don't know. I think it's 50-50 like the fight. How do you win tomorrow night? What do you have to do to give him his first loss?
Beat me.
Can't wait for it. Show some love to Errol Spence Jr., everyone. It's going down tomorrow night.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Premier Boxing Champions, we thank you very much for your attendance here at our official weigh-in. Be a part of history, joining us tonight in the fight of the year, the fight of the...
Well, you know, as far as look, man, bro, you had no choice but to make the fight because you needed it. I mean, Errol Spence got to knock it off, man. Errol Spence got to knock it off because at the end of the day, letting y'all see the kick collection because your boy got him. So now your boy got him. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but the Jordan 1s. I got a couple of 4s. I got a couple, but nothing but the Jordan 1s. So, that's how we get down in the Bay. Styling and profiling. But what did you guys think? Yeah, they both ready, man. But what oh man, no, my man, that's just the others. That's just some of what I got. You know what I'm saying? That's some of what I got, but I'm letting y'all see the, what I'm saying? I'm giving y'all some scenery, man. So I'm letting y'all see these, what I'm saying? Letting y'all see, look, got the Hey, got the lost and founds. You know what I'm saying? I still ain't broke those out, man. You know what I'm saying? Got the lost and founds, you know. Gotta clean up my room a little bit, but you know how I get down. Oh yeah, Jordan was are the best, for sure, for sure. Do I have the Spider-Man? Which ones? You talking about the new ones? I have both of them. Let me see. Let me see. I think they right here. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I got them. Yeah, I got them. And these right here is the man, what you call it? The lucky green. Down here, of course, is the I don't know what's in there. These is the yellow taxis. Then I got some fours coming. Then got these. So got these fours, got these SBs. So you know how your boy do it, but yeah. Hey, thank you, Tony. Appreciate it, man. I always be dripped up when I go to these fights. I know people don't see me very much. I don't show myself on camera very much, but the next fight I do, I may show myself on camera though. But most people know what I look like. I show myself occasionally. I'm on World Combat. Yeah, bro. Matter of fact, hey, bro. I'm finna be having some giveaways anyway. So I'm gonna be having some giveaways. So if you wear a size 12, you can, you might look out. But nah, but anyway, when it comes to the overall fight, man, like I said, man, it's almost here. What? Let you have a pair of what? I mean, I got some stuff for sale. You got to go on my offer up though. I got them for I got some good prices. I'm selling them under retail, but I'm gonna have a couple of giveaways though, because I got a lot of pair of shoes. So I got a lot. When I say I got a lot, I got a lot. So I think it's gonna be. All right, listen, bro. I ain't supposed to tell you this because I don't want to get in trouble. You talking about a link? I'm gonna spell it out. So if you don't catch what I'm saying, because I don't want to say what it is, because I can get in trouble. They'll come after me. So I'm gonna spell it once, and if you don't catch it, that's on you. I'm not gonna use the www. I'll just spell it. CRACKSTRAMS. There you have it. If you didn't, you know what I'm saying? If you missed it, then you just gonna have to you're gonna have to fast. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to rewind the tape, or after I conclude this stream, you're gonna have to, fast forward it. So there you have it. That's it. That's all. Damn, they got Stephen A. Smith. Oh, so
Defensively, but they're going to be understand it's going to be an all-out slugfest, but it's going to be a fight. Make no mistake about it.
So they got Stephen A. Smith. Did you get it, Marcus? Tania, check this out. If you got a car, I'm gonna be at Dave and Buster's in Concord. I'm gonna be watching the fight at Dave and Buster's. So if you out that way, come through. Just look for me. I'll be there probably with my son. So so if anybody from the Bay Area, if they want to tap in, one of the spots you can go watch it is VJ's in Alameda. That's my preferred spot, but I don't feel like driving to Alameda, from where I'm at. But I'm gonna go watch it at Dave and Buster's in Concord. So if you in the Bay Area, you can go to VJ's, and VJ's do not charge any money. Just go in there, show VJ some love, buy a small pizza for like $10 or buy a couple of drinks. Just show the dude some love. Don't be a freeloader. But VJ's, he doesn't charge any money. Then Ricky's Raiderland didn't open back up. That's over there on East 14th and Hesperian. So if you from the Bay Area, that's the spot you can go watch. But Ricky's is charging you $30. They already said they charge you $30. Oh, and by the way, if you go to VJ's in Alameda, that's not charging you. Like I said, man, show them some love, man. Go in there and buy 1 or 2 drinks, man, for about $10, man. Don't be a freeloader, man, because at the end of the day, he providing the service for you. So VJ's in Alameda, Ricky's on Hesperian and San Leandro. What is that? East 14th. I think in Oakland it's called International, but International turned into East 14th. But yeah, you can go to Ricky's. They'll have it $30 admission. Then go to VJ's in Alameda. They are not charging you anything. It used to be a Straw Hats Pizza. So like if you coming from, it's that tunnel going into Alameda that you take coming from downtown Oakland, and it's at this shopping center to the left. It used to across the street used to be an old drive-in, but they turned it into some houses. So you go to VJ's. Once again, he's not charging you anything. You go to Ricky's, or you can go to Dave and Buster's in Concord. So I'll be at Dave and Buster's. Dave and Buster's is only charging like $10. So I'll be watching the fight one way. I'll be watching the fight one way or another. I wonder if Stephen A. Smith being on Showtime, I wonder if that a hint that he throwing. That if he leaves ESPN, because they've been spreading the rumor that somebody else from ESPN may lose their job. They talking about that they may let go one more big name. So I'm trying to figure out who it could possibly be. Oh, you talking about oh, get some cases for my limited editions. I don't like them clear cases, man. I think that cheapens the shoe, because I think what makes the shoe is the original box. So I'm a traditionalist. I don't like those. I know a lot of people like to use those cases, but I like to keep original everything. So like if I end up selling it, they get the original box, because a lot of times when you try to sell shoes and you don't have the box, then people think you trying to sell them some reps or whatever, fakes, UAs, whatever you want to call them. So it's just like I just don't like those cases though. I really don't. I'm a traditionalist. I'm sticking with my OG box. Yeah, that's what I heard, Marcus. I heard they losing a lot of money. So it wouldn't surprise me if Stephen A. Smith is the next to go. Oh yeah, I want to show y'all something too, like for y'all sneakerheads out there. Take some masking tape and cover up this hole, because that keep the air from getting in there, and that'll keep the shoe from like mildewing and turning, in the sole turning yellow sometimes, and let the shoe come yellow, you know. So, you know, but yeah, so you can do that. You can do that, keep the shoe from yellowing. Then I got some techniques that'll keep the shoe from turning yellow. And if they turn yellow, you know, I got some techniques that'll turn them back white or whatever color, you know. Just get you some all you got to do right now, since it's the summer, if your shoes start to yellow, go to Sally's Beauty Supply and get you some Formula 40. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me show you guys something. So if your shoes start to turn yellow and you want to turn them back white, or if you have like the icy blue bottom and stuff and you trying to restore them back to this original form, go to like Sally's Beauty Supply. See, I'm doing all this free advertisement. Get you some Salon Care 40. Take like you could take like a plastic cup. You take like a plastic cup, then you pour some of this in there, get you a little toothbrush and spread it all across the shoe evenly on the bottom and the side of the shoe where the white is. If it's starting to turn yellow, go get some white plastic, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, the Ziploc plastic, not a Ziploc bags, but you know, that white, the clear plastic foil. Wrap the shoes in the foil, take them out where the sun is, just put them in the sun, you know, and then, you know, let it sit for about an hour or two, then flip it over. Like me, I got a roof, so all I got to do is just put them on the roof and then just keep flipping them over, and then I'm good. So there you have it. But yeah, like I said, tomorrow can't come soon enough. It's going to be a great fight. So may the best man win. But anyway, thank you guys for tapping in. It's your boy Town. I'm out.